planet soil. Now the rain has come to end. Has life again destroyed life? Do they play elsewhere? Do they know more than their childhood games? Maybe the lizard shed his tail. This is the end of man's long human earth. When you're dead. For now the lizard shed his tail. This is the end of man's long union with earth. From life alone to life as one. Your journey's done. Though your ship be sturdy, no mercy has the sea. When you survive on the ocean of being, of ancient children, you would say, this is my parting counsel for you anyway. carved oak table tells a tale of times when kings and queens sipped wine from goblets of gold, and the brave would lead their ladies from out the room to was born, a time when honor meant much more to a man than life, and the days knew only strife to tell right from wrong through loves and sword. Why can we never be sure till we die, or have killed for an answer? Why do we suffer each race to believe that no race has been grander? It seems because through time and space, though names may change, each face retains the masked wall. A dusty table, musty smells, tarnished silver lights discarded upon the floor. Only feeble light descends through a film of grey that scars the panes. Gone the carving and those who left their mark. Gone the kings and queens, now only the rats hold sway, and the weak must die according to nature's law, as old as they. Why can we never be sure till we die, or have killed for an answer? Race to believe that no race has been grander. It seems because through time and space, though names may change, each face retains the masked wall. a while. Oh, no, this I can't believe. Oh, Mary, they're asking us to leave. Get 'em out by Friday. I've told you before, it's good money gone if we let them stay. And if it isn't easy, you can squeeze a little breeze and our troubles will soon run away. After all this time, they ask us to leave. And I told them we could pay double the rent. I don't know why it seems so funny seeing us how they take more money. The winkler called again. He came here this morning with £400 and a photograph of the place he has found. A block of flats with central heating. I think we're going to find it hard. Now we got them. I've always said that. Cash, cash, cash. Don't do anything wrong. Welcome in the morning. When a flash of intuition is a gift that helps you excel. Here we are in Hollow New Town. Did you recognize your block across the square? Over there. Sadly, since last time we spoke, we found we've had to raise the rent again. Just a bit. Oh, no, this I can't believe. Oh, Mary, and we agreed to leave.
It is my sad duty to inform you of a fourth restriction on humanoid hide.
genetic control. I've been buying old properties that have recently been sold, taking risks so bold. It said now that people will be shorter in height, they can fit twice as many in the same building site. They say it's alright, beginning with the tenants of the town of Harlow. In the interest of humanity, they've been told they must go, told they must go, 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 scattered pages of a book by the sea, held by the sand, washed by the waves. A shadow forms, cast by a cloud, skimming by as eyes of the past, but the rising tide absorbs them, effortlessly claiming. They told of one who, tired of all, singing praise him, praise him. We heed not flatterers, he cried, by our command. Waters retreat, show my power, halted my feet, but the cause was lost, now cold winds blow. Far from the north, overcast ranks and bows, fear of the storm, accusing with rage and scorn. The waves surround the sinking throne, singing crown him, those who love our majesty, show themselves, bent their knee. his hopes, they dashed where offerings fell. Where they fell.
Walking across the sitting room, I turn the television off. Sitting beside you, I look into your eyes as the sound of motor cars fades in the night time. I swear I saw your face change. It didn't seem quite right, and it's hello, babe, with your guardian eyes so blue. Hey, my baby, don't you know our love is true? coming closer with our eyes. A distance falls around our bodies. Out in the garden, the moon seems very bright. 6 saintly shrouded men move across the lawn slowly. The 7th walks in front with a cross held high in hand. And it's, hey babe, your supper's waiting for you. Hey my baby, don't you know our love is true? I've been so far from here, far from your warm arms. It's good to feel you again. It's been a long, long time. Farmer who looks after the farm with water clear, he cares for his harvest. I know a fireman who looks after the farm. Sharing wearing feelings on our faces, but our faces took a rest. We walked across the field to see the children of the West. We saw a host of dark-skinned warriors standing still below the ground. Waiting for battle. Fights begun, they've been released, killing for war peace. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. And they're giving me a wonderful potion, 'cause I cannot contain my emotion. I'm feeling young, I'm feeling good. Something tells me I better activate my prayer capsule. Today's a day to celebrate the foe have met their fate. Order for rejoicing and dancing has come from our Lord. Wandering in the chaos the battle has left, we climb up the mountain of human flesh to a plateau of green grass and green trees full of life. A young figure sits still by a pool. He's been stamped human bacon by some butchery tool. He is you. Social security took care of this lad. We watch in reverence as Narcissus is turned to a flower. A flower? If you go down to the farm
to look for butterflies, flutterbys, butterflies. Open your eyes, it's full of surprise. Everyone lies like a fox on a rocks. And the musical box. Oh, there's mom and dad and good and bad, and everyone's happy to be here. There's Winston Churchill dressed in drag. He used to be a British flag. Plastic bag, what a drag! The frog was a prince. The prince was a brick. The brick was an egg. The egg was a bird.
My ways were sweet, the thing they are part of your tail.
Haven't you heard?
Like a tattoo to a human being.
Yes, we're happy as fish and gorgeous as geese and wonderfully clean in the morning. We've got everything. We're growing everything. We've got some in, we've got some out. We've got some wild things floating about. Everyone, we're changing everyone. We'll name them all, we've had them here. And the real stars are still to appear. Feel your body melt.
Man to man to man.
To dad, dad in the office, dad in the office. You're all full of ball. Dad to dad,
Down to mom. Mom did the washing, mom did the washing.
you're all full of ball. Let me hear your lies. We're living this up to the eyes. To the Mama, I want you now. As you listen to my voice, to look for hidden doors, tidy floors, more applause. You've been here all the time. Like it or not, like what you got, you're under the soil. It's deep in the soil. So we'll end with a whistle and end with a bang, and all our scripts in our places. Don't you know our love is true?